how Kayads are making money on your grid. The Kayads are making a lot of money from Uber drivers just because of their greed. Tama. Uber drivers, or even those who want to join Uber, the Kayads are making a lot of money just by manipulating drivers through their greed. For example, I've seen a video on TikTok where they are selling, in fact, they are not selling, they are giving out, they are financing cars, a KDT, KDR, and KDS. These are like about 1-year-old cars. If you can go for a loan and it will be repossessed in less than 1 year, is that a business? You know, when we say these things as drivers who are already on the ground, the new drivers, I've always seen them on TikTok complaining that those who are in business, we don't want others to join. Just join. But wherever we speak for you to think twice before joining. We have no bad intention. So ask yourself, a KDR was repossessed in less than a year. What happened? Do you think you are so special? Because that guy was advertising the deposit is around 250,000. Huh? 250,000. Do you think that other guy who lost that car to auctioneers was wrong? Just ask yourself. And if there is a business here, what happened? What happened to that guy? Now, let me tell you what is happening with these cars. The car dealers are always online. Facebook, TikTok nowadays is a common place for car loans. Cheap car loans are all over TikTok. You deposit 30,000, 20,000. So let's talk about this guy who is telling people to deposit 250. So these are KDR, KDT, KDS, repossessed, right? That means these cars were repossessed at around roughly 6 months or 8. But let's give it 6 months. So 6 months, you deposited, this guy imported this car from Japan at 700 to 750. Let's say 700. Then you, as a driver, you want to own your car faster, you deposit 250, right? Then this guy gives you an insurance and a tracker. And mostly the insurance is also a loan within that loan. Now 250, then you will be paying about 35 to 40,000 in 5 months, because these cars were repossessed in less than a year. So let's give it 6 months. Let's say 40,000 times 6 months. I'm at 35 times 6. Huh? That means this guy in 1 year, in less than 6 months, he has a return of his money. Yes, because in 6 months, you are paid almost 252. So that means 500. But this guy imported this car at 700 or 750. And now, after 6 to 8 months, he's also giving it to another guy at the same amount, but the deposit is a bit low, 230,000. Who is fooling who? And by the time you are going for such a loan as a driver, ask yourself, what about the other guy? What happened to him? Was he not a man enough to push hard for his money because he deposited some money? That guy has paid 500. You are also now joining the trap to pay another 250. That means we have talked about 6 months. That means in 6 months, After 6 months, the vehicle repossessed, and now you are going for it at 230. That means 730 in 6 months. Now you are also going to live with this car. Also, you will not pay this loan to the end. I'm very sure. Number one reason why you will not pay this loan to the end is that for a man to lose it to the loan companies, first of all, the service on that car is a mess. Inafikanga mahali una focus kwa loan na utengenezi gari. Unaelewa? You don't service unaruka. Unaona? Hiyo gari, the moment you leave that auctioneer yard or even car yard with it, your problems will start from there. How are you going to pay for that loan? Number two, some of these drivers, once they feel like they cannot manage, they find ways of returning even a bit of their money. So if they find someone who is looking for something like, let's say, a battery, they sell it to him. A shock, they sell it to him. So that car is already a scrap. And you are going to dump your money, 230, into that nonsense. Please, guys, drivers, Uber drivers, we are not that foolish. Kenyans are not that foolish. We are not that foolish. We are just greedy. You are greed and show off. You want people to see you with a car. Huh? You don't even have even a very serious reason why you are going for an Uber car loan. Huh? Some people, they even have jobs, but you are quitting your job to join Uber, thinking that Uber is now a free money, huh? And you want independence. Which independence? We are in this business and we spend almost 15 hours to earn. Wewe kazi yako hiyo ulikuwa unaacha, hiyo kazi unaacha, unaenda saa 2, hata kazi inaanza saa 3. Unafika saa 2, tangu kazi ianze saa 3 unatoka 5. By saa 9 kuna kazi mnafanya kwa kampuni, ni kukaa tu na kungoja masaa. And now you are coming here to wait, usomewe na watu, bibi za watu hapa, kelele nini. What are you doing? Please guys, think and think deep. We are not telling you not to join Uber. Join Uber. Join the business. And it is also good to try. But try in a way that you will not cry that much. Try in a way that will leave you. Imagine this one man is going to get a return of his money in less than a year. Because the two of you, the first guy left that car at 6 months, meaning around 500 paid. And also you are going to use it for about 5-6 months and dump it after depositing 230 or 250. That means this guy is already having $1 million. Now, plus the insurance will go at around 50,000 minus insurance, and truck at around 20,000. That means roughly 100,000. This guy is already having his money plus 200 or 300, 200,000 on top. So, but if we tell you these things, you feel like we are jealous. Your greed will land you to the hell. And this is something that is common here. Since 2021, we don't have many drivers who have paid their loans in a good way. Most cars, almost 80% of Uber cars are repossessed. Think before you invest. This is what we are asking for. Just think before you invest. We have no problem with your investment. But if you feel like, it's okay, play your cards well, think this side, every side. And if you feel like Uber is the only option, yes, welcome home to fight. Lakini usikimbilie na hizo hype za TikTok. Tunajaribu tu kukutoa, usikuwe na joto ya TikTok, usikuwe na joto ya online, na usikuwe na joto ya muuzaji, asikupige pressure. Punguza pressure, fikiria kama mwanaume and join. Hello guys, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, leave us a comment, and thank you.